Grandpa. Just wanted to tell you, here's something that I learned during quarantine. It's actually really easy. Okay, so here we go.
This is Pastor Nic Night, and this is my bestseller from my library. It's called The Comic Book Bible. And as you can see, it is in a comic slash, written by Rob Suggs. Okay, and it is written in the style of a comic book. The reason I got it was one of my girls, when she kind of got, just before preteens, I wanted her to read the Bible, but she wasn't really interested in reading word for word. And so reading something like this was a great idea for her to be able to get the idea of what's happening in these stories. And then here you can see exactly where you can go, where they get it from. Now, all of these definitely do not have all the stories of the Bible, but it really gives a good synopsis slash overview, and the pictures are quite good. So, if you're interested, that is the Comic Book Bible. And it says here, preferably for ages 8 to 12, which I think they're right. So, that's the bestseller in my library tonight.
So it's Bible study time. Take out your Bibles, and you're going to go again to about the middle of the Bible, because we're going to look at Proverbs 3. Proverbs chapter 3, 1, 2, 3. And we're going to go to verse 5 and 6. Yesterday we studied verse 5, so let's recall what it says. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. And verse 6 now says, in all your ways acknowledge him. In some ways? No. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make your path straight. Well, Pastor Nicole, what does that mean? I get the always acknowledge him in everything I do, and I guess I got to trust him in everything that I do, and I've got to trust him with my heart and my family. I got to trust him with COVID-19. I've got to trust him with my passions, my desires, my emotions. I've got to trust him with everything. And when I do trust him, and I don't count on myself and what I can do, I pray and I talk to God and I say, God, what's your will for me today? What do you want me to do? How do I react to that situation? Who can I talk with? Who can give me instruction? All these questions that you have, you always go to God, because that's the way that when we acknowledge him in everything we do, that he will make our path straight, that he will give us peace for the situation and the time and the season, and he will be our God, because we put him in first place where he rightly belongs. So, everyone, trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways, in all my ways, acknowledge him, and he will make your path straight. You know what? I love what the Message says, and you know how I love reading the Message and comparing it to the other versions in the Bible. And what it says is, trust God from the bottom of your heart. Don't try to figure out everything on your own. Listen for God's voice in everything you do. Everywhere you go, listen for his voice. He's the one who will keep you on track. So that's Bible study moments tonight. Proverbs 3, verse 5 and 6.